Hey, what's up everybody, it's Fate here, and today I'm gonna give you a short review and impressions of the chapter 67 of the Dragon Ball Super Manga that came out just today. So I've read the manga, so I'm gonna give you my impressions and a review of what happens in the chapter. So the chapter begins with the aftermath of the fight between Goku and Moro, and especially Vegeta asking what the immense power was that basically helped them defeat Moro. Now Goku replies with that he doesn't know, but they will probably find out in the future. Then we shift gears to the Kai and Oop. He basically explains that they are relatives. Of course, Oop doesn't believe this, and the Kai transports himself back to the lookout, where he is turned back into Boo. Boo, of course, doesn't remember anything of his time being a Kai, and Hercule is incredibly happy that he's back, so he invites everybody to his house for a big celebration and a feast to celebrate their victory. Now that that's over, we see everybody eating, smiling, everybody being happy at Hercule's place. Now, after that, we can see Goku and Jocko being on their way to the Galactic King to receive their medals of honor for the fight against Moro. Now, Vegeta is also a part of this. He also gets a medal of honor from the Galactic King. Now, after Jocko, Goku, and Vegeta received their medals, there is another person that deserves a medal, and that's someone that Vegeta and Goku thought was not alive anymore, and suddenly the Galactic King, or at least the announcer of the medals, announces the name of Mirrors, and that he also gets a medal of honor. Now at this point we don't know how Mirrors got revived, but after he gains his medal of honor, and Goku and Mirrors basically rejoice and they're happy that they can see each other again, we go back to the Grand Priest, because if you recall, Beerus and Whis had to go to the Grand Priest because it's basically their fault that Mirrors has been involved in the fight with Moro. So the Grand Priest explains why Mirrors is actually alive. Now we already know this from the spoilers, but if you haven't seen them already, I'm gonna explain it to you again in short. Mirrors is not dead, but of course the Grand Priest first actually did basically kill him or eradicated him, but only for a short time. Now what happened is that the Supreme Kai actually said that what if you don't eradicate him completely, but just take away his angel powers, and he was actually going to give his own life so Mirrors could live on. So the Grand Priest did not take Supreme Kai's life, but he did managed to resurrect Mirrors without his angel powers. So now he has a lifespan, he doesn't have any sort of power, so he's just a regular member of the Galactic Patrol. Now that that's rounded up, we can see that Jocko and an ally of the Galactic Patrol are interrogating prisoners, asking them all kinds of questions, and they found out that 7-3 was not just a warrior, not just a part of their group, but was a stolen object, right? Was a stolen vessel, and they uploaded with data, which exact data we don't know, that's not been explained, but it's basically explained that the data they uploaded in 7-3's model, or at least his unit, is what made him so powerful. That made him such a powerful ally. So to make sure that 7-3 is definitely gone, definitely destroyed, Jocko and his ally go back to Earth and they search the crater to make sure that 7-3 is completely gone, and they come to the conclusion that he is not there. Of course, we see that two groups of two people of now an unknown group have been taking the head of 7-3 in some sort of incubation cube, or at least a pot with strong waters, so 7-3 does not die. And we can see that they steal the head. Now afterwards we can see these two entering the ship of a guy called Goichi. So Goichi seems to be the master because he has been talked to as master, so he's basically the master of this entire group and this ship. And again we get a confirmation that Sagampo and his gang stole 7-3. So 7-3 was their belonging, so they had 7-3. Now what they did is they took 7-3's data that was uploaded by Sagampo and their gang and uploaded it into other 7-3-like units, which are the units we've seen in these spoilers that got revealed or released before today. So they basically took 7-3 back, they uploaded the data that was uploaded to 7-3, and they uploaded it into a whole bunch of other units. Now that that's gone, we can finally see our first look at Granola. Granola is basically talking to a crew member of him and saying that, is this the actual ship? And that the guy actually confirms that, so he attacks the ship, and that ship is of course the ship of Goichi. So he enters the ship, completely goes into the attack because he's out for something. So Granola attacks the OG soldiers, which are the vessels. The 7-3 like vessels that got uploaded with 7-3's data that are on the ship of Goichi. So Granola attacks them. We have no idea why he attacks them or is there any reason to attack them. But since Goichi's plan is actually to take over the universe, which he says himself, it's kind of clear that Granola might not be an antagonist. Maybe this is a writing thing, right? They want to write Granola down now as a antagonist, but not really much, because he is basically destroying or at least attacking forces that are actively trying to take over the universe. But maybe Granola wants that power for himself, so that's also a possibility. But as of now, we don't know if Granola is an antagonist, protagonist, if it's something else that we don't know of, some sort of species that we don't know of, or anything. We don't know anything. So we can see that he is attacking the OG soldiers, and we can see that he's specifically searching out OG 73. So 7-3. So the 7-3 that we know and that Moro actually absorbs. Now the final thing that we can see is that he enters the room where all the OG soldiers are basically protecting OG 7-3, and that he finds 7-3. So, and that's basically the end of the chapter. Now, the chapter is a nice close-up to the Moro arc, with all of them getting their medals of honor because they defeated Moro, and it's a great way to end the chapter. And it's actually a great way to introduce the new arc. We don't know a lot, but we get a cool introduction that 7-3 is gonna be a bigger part of the next arc, that he is not his own soldier like Moro is or anybody of the Sagambo gang. They are their own entity and their own soldiers. 7-3 is basically a vessel with uploaded data that Goichi is afterwards using into the other vessels to create an army to basically take over the universe, and Granola is basically stopping that. So that makes me think that Granola is not the bad guy that we think he is, or maybe he's trying to get that force for himself, and the entire army of 7-3s is a threat to him, and he knows that if the data is fully uploaded to all the units, and the units are equally as strong as 7-3, and OG 7-3 is actually being completely rebuilt, that could be a problem. So maybe he's trying to steal that away from Goichi once again, just like Sagambo did. So that's basically all that we know right now. I think it's a great way to end an arc and start a new one. And we're getting the new chapter of the Granola arc on the 20th of January in 2021. So I'm really looking forward to that. We're probably going to see more of Granola and maybe why he wants 7-3, or at least we can maybe point out if he's an antagonist or a protagonist. But for now, that's it for this video. Like this video, subscribe for more, and we'll see each other in the next one. Bye.